we finally have new information on the new Sailor Moon Crystal season. This time around, we're going to have the fourth arc, the Dream arc, or the Dead Moon Circus arc. And this is particularly one of my favorite parts of the manga, and I really love this. And I was so excited for this arc to be adapted to Sailor Moon Crystal and for us to see it animated, because the anime, the original anime, the Super S season, is very, very different from the manga. I mean, everything about it is different. So I was really, really excited. But in the Usagi birthday event at Japan, they announced a new shocking information about this season. We're going to have two Sailor Moon Crystal movies that are going to adapt the Dreams arc. I was so excited for us to have another 13 episode season, just like we had with Sailor Moon Crystal season 3 with the Infinity arc, which is my favorite. And everything was so perfect with the Infinity arc. Everything was so gorgeous. The animation was perfect. Characters were amazing. The story is gorgeous. We had so much Sailor Saturn. I was so excited to see it. But now we have the info that this arc is going to be adapted into 2 movies. So yes, I don't really know what to think. First of all, I don't really like movies, you know. I like going to the movies. I like going to the cinema and enjoying a movie there, but you know, I don't like watching movies at home that much. I'd rather watch an anime like 20 minute episode. It's the best, in my opinion. It's the best time stamp on something that I'd like to watch. Sometimes even series with 40 minutes, it might get a little long for me, at least at home. I drift away very fast. So I don't know about it, but you know, this is the only info we have. So for me, when I saw it for the first time, it was a little bit of a letdown. But at the same time, I started thinking about what it really means. And I thought, okay, if we're thinking about movies, we're thinking about Toei Animation, we're thinking about the studio that does Sailor Moon Crystal. Toei Animation movies are usually very good in quality. The animation is almost always top-notch. The stories that they tell in their movies are very good, and you know, you just look back into the Sailor Moon movies, all the 3 of them are very good. The Precure movies, not all of them are great, but technically they are all amazing and they're all very well done. And that's usually a good thing, you know. Movies are usually a good thing in anime. They're usually very well done, and they have this amazing animation, great soundtrack, and I don't know, I just feel like there is this kind of there's always this special feeling when it comes to anime movies. So it might happen with Sailor Moon Crystal like this, right? We might have a superb, a top-notch animation, top-notch story, and top-notch adaptation of the Dreams arc in a movie. So if we're gonna have 2 movies, we're probably not gonna run out of time, but I think that it's going to be like this crazy, frenetic, full of action movie, because we're packed. I mean, this part of the story is packed with things. Lots of things happen. We have character development, we have relationships, we have story, we have fights. There are so many things that happen in those movies, and I don't know how they're going. I mean, they're going to be able to fit everything into 2 movies like totally okay, because the story is very fast. So I think it's going to be very exciting because of this, because everything is going to be so fast and so action paced. There's not going to be time to drag on the story, and I really hope that the pace is really amazing. So I'm really expecting something great from those movies, and I am really curious about how they're going to publish the movie, I mean, to the world, you know. So like when we had the Digimon 3 movies, they are divided into episodes and they're shown and broadcasted throughout Crunchyroll. So we have them all around the world. Will it happen with Sailor Moon Crystal? I don't know. But Crunchyroll had the rights for all of the 3 Sailor Moon Crystal seasons, so they're probably keeping the rights for the 4th one as well, but we don't know that yet. And I would bet on it, but it might be something different. And even if they don't show it this way, even if they only release it on the cinemas and movie theaters, at least they should try to release it worldwide. We should have a release worldwide for all Sailor Moon fans, and I'm pretty sure that we're able to do this in worldwide scale, because there are Sailor Moon fans everywhere, and you guys know it. And even here in Brazil, they could have some screenings in São Paulo, for example. I would definitely go just to see the Sailor Moon Crystal movie. That would be a dream coming true. But to be honest, I would rather, if they put the movie on Crunchyroll, divided into episodes, or even the movie, because it's more accessible to people, you know, and it's cheaper. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say on this. We have barely no info, and I'm not gonna say it's okay, because it's a strange thing, but it's a very strange way of releasing anime, like they're doing with Sailor Moon Crystal. The first 2 seasons were internet only. I mean, they were on TV, but they streamed first on the internet and then they went to TV. The 3rd one was a little different, with the TV and internet at the same time, and then now the 4th one is going to be a movie. And that's a very interesting thing, because Sailor Moon Crystal's been suffering with lots of problems, and the first 2 seasons were a big letdown, and I'm pretty sure they were a big letdown commercially to Toei Animation. And the 3rd season, even though it was amazing, technically amazing, it didn't really succeed in sales. It seems that the sales were really poor. So it's nice that they're thinking of other ways of bringing it to the world, you know, to bringing it and giving it a new release. So yes, I am very excited for this 4th season. I'm very excited for those movies, even though I have my reservations. I think it's going to be amazing, and I'm really, really excited. I was expecting so more. I mean, I was expecting anything. You know, I was crazy for news. I was crazy for new information on this 4th season, and it's finally time that we got them. Even though it was not what I was expecting, I'm still happy that we're still getting more Sailor Moon Crystal. And I'm really anxious for those movies to be very successful, because we need the Stars seasons as well. I mean, we need everything, and I really hope that we get everything. And I don't know, I think they're betting on the success of those movies to see if they're going until the end. I don't know. But let's see. Please leave a comment with your ideas, with your opinions on, and with your expectations for those Sailor Moon Crystal movies. I am really excited that Sailor Moon is getting a comeback on movie theaters. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.